Today we're taking a look at Decentraland's Mana coin, performing some technical analysis and making some predictions on where we can expect to see Mana go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome back into the Mana coin chart, guys. If you're looking to buy Mana or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links in the description of today's video. But as you can see, our prediction almost came true, but unfortunately we rejected that key point of resistance. Now, of course, here we did manage to get above it for 3 days in a row, but unfortunately the overall market did take a bit of a dip, and of course that has taken Mana down with it. If everything overall was going swimmingly well, I believe this prediction to go up and test this next point of resistance at $3.84 would have come into fruition. But we have now dropped through a couple of key levels of support, namely the support level, which is sitting here at $3.11. We've dipped down and are now basically resting on our 50-day moving average and our 20-day moving average. And interestingly enough, as you can see, we're about to see a cross of those. And they're currently sitting at the 20-day moving average, $2.85, and the 50-day at $2.86. So that cross, I'd expect, is going to happen today or tomorrow. And you can see, as a result of this cross occurring, it does certainly appear we have bounced. Now, we're currently sitting at a value of $3.05. Obviously, our first key target is that previous support level which failed, now acting as resistance at $3.11. So it is looking like we'll move up to test that key region. This is a nice shift in our trend overall, and interestingly enough, as we zoom out, you can see a nice little pattern has occurred. So here's the bottom point, of course, on the 22nd of January, where we had a low of $8.70, and it looks like we can start to now put in place an upwards trend, which is fantastic. You can see we've got our 3 key touch points that are required in order to form a trend. We got the first one on the 22nd of January, the second on the 24th, and yesterday we had one on the 14th of February where it touched that uptrend, which is basically a value of $2.72. So really looking nicely there, and it's, I suppose, been supported as well by this other point of support horizontally, $2.68. I'll leave that one in place, but it looks like the line came through quick enough in order to make a bit of an upwards trend. So all in all, that is now looking quite nice. If we are able to follow this upwards trend, now I expect it will happen earlier, but the latest that will test this $3.11 mark, if we just extend it out a bit, as you can see, is probably about here, the 23rd of February. So that's only just about a week away regardless, but I do think we're going to see a test of that key point quite soon. In fact, I think it's probably going to happen in the next 48 hours as opposed to in a week's time. So all in all, things are looking good. Once that is broken, we can then aim for our next target, which was once again that $3.39, $3.40 sort of cent mark. As you can see as well, interestingly enough, volume is still low for the day and the candle is relatively large. So that is quite interesting. It's looking like that means overall the sellers have dried up and it's all buying momentum at this point in time, and that will be reflected in the RSI for today. As you can see, it's jumped from yesterday at 49.03 to now a value of 54.77, and I expect that's going to continue to rise quite sharply should we see that key point sitting at $3.11 broken and we start to move back in an upwards direction above that key resistance point now. So all in all, looking good. Still got plenty of room to keep moving on the RSI side of things. We did peak, of course, on the 8th of February at 67.43 before coming back down on the 13th to our low of 48.46. So a nice, healthy bit of consolidation, I think, considering the incredible run we had from the 22nd of January where we had that low of $1.70 to get all the way up to here, $3.55. That is a tremendous effort. We basically doubled in value, so looking really good. Let's have a quick look as well at the MACD. Of course, as you can see now, something fantastic has occurred. Our 12-day EMA has rejected the 26-day EMA. It looked like we're about to see a cross, and if that cross did occur, this upwards trend that we had in place would now have been broken, but it has been rejected given the large amount of, I suppose, buying momentum that we have seen in comparison to the selling momentum. So overall, looking very, very bullish, and that means we're probably going to have a nice extended green period. Hopefully we do start to see that rise up to the same sort of levels that we did at the start of this run, before then coming back down for some more consolidation before moving forward. All in all, price target for the day quite clear, $3.11. Let's see if we can test it, let's see if we can break through it, and then let's see if we can continue our upwards trend up to the $3.39 mark. That wraps up today's analysis on Manacoin, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below. Of course, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you do leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.